Starting with a small trading account, no offense, but you're not special, you're not unique. Most people start with a small trading account. So I say that because I don't want you to be shameful. In fact, take hold of that mantle, be confident and say, you know what? I do have a smaller trading account, but I want to grow it, and I want to grow it wisely being defined as let's make sure our risk is under control. And what I show you in this video is going to allow you to do that, because as you're going to see, you can get some really impressive returns in really small amounts of time. In fact, 36 seconds, as you'll see. But also, because this asset class does not require a whole bunch of money, just via the the angle of position size, you're not going to have a whole lot of money into a trade. Therefore, your risk is just not going to be a whole lot because you're not putting a whole lot into the trade in the first place. So let me walk you through some numbers and walk you through an example. And this is not theory. This is a real life example that a member posted in the chat room. And I thought, this would make a great example because it really shows how people can get started with a smaller account. So this person posted one of their trades, and you can see right there, they bought for $6.50. Now, what did they buy? Well, they bought an option contract. Now, before you go running to the hills, options, I've heard of those. They're really complicated. They're not. Now, they can be made very complicated, but you can also approach them in a very simple way. So if you like to approach things in simple ways, then just comment down below option guide or option class, and I will link you to a totally free class I put together that walks you through options. Now, maybe you've never even heard of options. Still, comment below option guide, and I will link you to that free class. But either, whatever camp you're in, either you have a faulty understanding of options or you've never even heard of them, the class I'll link below, assuming you make the comment, will get you started in more detail. But for those of you that are like, I've never even heard of options or I've just vaguely heard of them, what does that mean you bought a contract for $6.50? Does that mean you only needed $6.50? Doesn't quite work like that. But for those of you that think options are very complicated, here's your first options lesson. If you want to know the actual amount, all you have to do is multiply by 100. That's it. Multiply by 100. So in this situation, the contract was bought for $6.50 and you multiply that by 100. So the required capital was $650. So do you have $650 in your trading account? If you answer that question, yes, I do, well then you could have taken this exact same trade. So one contract bought for $6.50, a requirement of $650, then let's keep moving. And then when this member sold for $7.30, that was a difference of, $7.30 minus $6.50 equals a difference of 80 cents. And then within the world of options, what do you have to do? Say it with me, multiply by 100. So therefore they made $80 profit on this trade. So $80 profit was made, $650 was required. So from a return on investment standpoint, take that 80 divided by 650, and this was a 12.3% return on investment. Now, 12.3% is really impressive, even if it was just for a year. If you're making yearly gains of 12.3%, that's really, really impressive. But this was a 12.3% that happened in, not anywhere close to a year. You can see right up there the times of when it was bought and sold, and you do the math there, that comes out to 36 seconds. That almost sounds like a scam. A 12.3% return on investment in 36 seconds. But no, that's the power of options trading. Not a whole lot of money was required. 36 seconds later, $80 in your pocket, 12.3% return. Not too bad. So if you are somebody with a smaller account, you're looking to get started, you want a way to be able to control your risk because you don't want to be putting a ton of money in, but you want to still have a chance to grow your account very nicely, well then, like I said, now maybe you're like, no, 12.3% in 36 seconds, not for me. Okay, cool. Then maybe options aren't necessarily for you. But if you're looking at those numbers and you're almost thinking, that seems like a scam, I hear you. But no, this is very possible within the world of options trading. So again, comment below option class, option guide, and I will link you to this free class that I put together called The Big Basics of Day Trading Options. So I just want to keep this video very surface deep to hopefully pique your interest a little bit, get you to go take that free class and learn more about them. But I also didn't want to, go too far into it because I want to just, keep it surface deep at this point because I am operating on the assumption that you're essentially brand new or maybe you just have a very vague understanding of options. So if I can pique your interest, then I'll consider this video a success. So again, if you want to get started with that free class, just type guide, option class, something down below, and I will link you to it. So I hope this helps. But yes, options are something that should seriously be considered if you have a smaller account and you want to grow it and grow it in more of a risk-focused way. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.